Hey everyone, thanks so much for checking out my summer update slash FAQ video. Hope you guys are having a great summer. I just wanted to update you guys about two major things that have been going on with me first, and then I'll get into the FAQ section. The first thing I want to tell you guys about is that I just uploaded a brand new album. Yay! So excited about this one. It's called Legendary Movie Music, and it's just themes from my favorite movies and just my favorite themes in general. I worked on this entire album with Adam Gubman. He's a phenomenal arranger, composer, producer. He did all of the amazing backtrack arrangements for this song. It sounds incredible. I can say that because I didn't do those. This is definitely my favorite album that I've put out so far, so I really hope you guys have a chance to check it out. You can get it on iTunes, Amazon, Google, Louder.fm, and Bandcamp. Thank you guys, and let me know what you think of the album if you do get it in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. The second thing I want to tell you guys about is this new website that I'm on. It's called Patreon. It's an amazing website for people like me who are creating videos on a regular basis. It's similar to a Kickstarter type thing, but instead of just like one pledge, it's like reoccurring little tips. So basically, like every time I would upload a video, that's when my patrons would like tip me amount. It can be any amount from $1 up until whatever you want to give. It's really a cool way for you guys to feel like you have a hand in helping me make my videos and that you feel like you're involved in the process too, because there's a lot of really neat features on the Patreon site where we can interact together, just like patrons only, so it's really cool. I just want to say thank you so much to those of you who've already signed up to be a patron. It's so awesome. I put a long video on the Patreon site, so if you guys want to find out more about like how I will use the pledge money and things like that, you can watch that video. All of those links are in the description here. Really appreciate it if you guys took a look at it. I totally understand that it's not for everybody, but for those of you who feel like this might be a cool thing to do, can't thank you enough for checking it out. And now I will get into the FAQ section of this video. I just want to say thank you guys for sending in all of your questions. I asked people to send in questions on all my social sites, so Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and you guys gave me some great questions. I just kind of went through and picked at random. I'm sorry if I didn't get to your question this time, hopefully next time. And I'm also going to apologize in advance if I mispronounce some of these names. So first question is from Francisco Xavier, and he asks, what do video games mean to you, and why do you choose to cover their original soundtracks? Well, Francisco, video games mean a lot to me, actually. I've been playing games like ever since I can remember. I have an older brother, and he and I used to game together all the time when we were younger, and then he also used to take advantage of me because, you know, he's an older brother, so he would just like give me the tip book and make me read the, strategy guide to him instead. And then once I was old enough to realize that wasn't fair, then I started doing some solo gaming. I still do game today. I don't play nearly as often as I used to, but I try to play at least, something once a week. Like usually I'll play League of Legends, like maybe a Dominion match or something, because it's really quick. But I do still really love gaming. In terms of why I choose to cover their soundtracks, it's like a very nostalgic feeling for me, since I've played most all of the games that I've covered. I really love that as a genre to listen to, and also for the nostalgic feelings that I get playing it. Andrew Penman asks, what tips, advice do you have for people who may be interested in learning the violin, including techniques and acquiring a violin? Okay, well, Andrew, I get some of these questions a lot, so actually what I did is I went ahead and posted on my personal website. I made like a pretty long blog post a couple months back. It's like all of this information, advice for beginners, where they should look for a violin and how they should choose a violin, shoulder rest, shin rest, like all the different equipment. So I hope that you can check that out. I'm going to leave the link to that article in the description below. I have a lot of links on there too for other places that you might be able to get some good advice, so I hope that helps you out. Aletha Wilkins Whalen asks, will you be making an original album of your own songs? Yes, Talitha, I will be. I'm so excited about it. I was so excited when I was able to release Nebulous because it was my first original song that I've shared with you guys on YouTube, and you guys responded so nicely. I can't thank you guys enough for that. It really makes me feel encouraged to continue pursuing more original music, and I couldn't be happier that you guys like the style and everything. I'll be trying to make a full original album. That's my next big project, so I'm hoping that maybe like sometime early next year it might be finished. Between now and then though, I'll release a few more original singles, and then I'll release like a full album after that. So there will be more original music, just not a full album until probably next year. Nazim Kotadia asks, I would like to know how you make the backtracks for your songs. if you make the backtrack yourself or where you get the music from and the program you use, because it is always amazing. Well, thank you. That's very nice of you to say. I've been making my own backtrack since I released the Zelda medley, and what I do is I actually use a MIDI keyboard like the one behind me here, and I use Logic Pro Studio, and I write out the different melodies and harmonies that I want, like orchestrate it all through that, and I assign different sample instruments. So, you know, if I want like French horns or cello, whatever, you can just do it all through the keyboard, and then like within your program, that's where you choose to assign like the different parts. It took me a while to learn how to do that, to have taught myself how to do this stuff, so it's something that I formally learned how to do. This newest album though, like I said, Adam did all of the backtracks for it, and he's like way more professional and better than I am at doing it. Michaela Jackson asks, how old were you when you started playing the violin? I was about 7.5 years old. Been playing for about like 18-ish years, on and off a little bit, because I didn't really take it too seriously when I first started out. I know you didn't ask this, Michaela, but a lot of people do ask me, you know, hey, I'm this age, do you think that it's too late, or do you think I'm too old to learn how to play the violin? And I would just say definitely not. It's all about how much time you're willing to put into something. Sometimes people think it's easier when you start younger, which in some cases it's true, but I think that when you're older, if you like really consciously make the decision to learn something new, you're going to be a lot more focused, and you're going to spend a lot more time and energy like developing that skill, as opposed to if you were just a child and you were forced into something. I would just encourage those of you who are interested in learning something new to always give it a try, and you know, you're never too old to do anything. That's how I feel. Manny P asks, do you have a major in music, or a degree for that matter? I don't have a major in music, Manny, but I do have a degree. I did a minor in music instead. My major was in like a business-related field. I did have my business job before I started pursuing music full-time. I kind of just did the music minor for scholarship purposes. At the time, again in college, I was, you know, kind of on the fence about music. I'd been told that, you know, you can't really make a career in it unless you want to be a teacher or play in an orchestra, and that's so competitive. And that's still not exactly like the type of music that I'm the most passionate about. So I didn't do the full major, but I still kept up with it while I was in college and played throughout college and everything. Alright guys, so that's it for now. I think next time I'm going to try and do maybe like one of those live video chats. I think that would be really fun. Just really want to spend more time like getting to know you guys and having you feel like you know me better. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, if you can, just check out my newest album and also my Patreon page. I'd really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your summer, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.